Okay, so we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now let's upgrade these. Let's put them in here. I'll keep one just to have for recipes. Okay, so already out of those casings, I guess. Six, all right. 23. Okay. Okay, so we have 6 basics. Where are the other 3? I thought I had 9. Did I only do 6? Let me see. All right, I'm not sure why that didn't work, but we need more of these. It seems to be right-clicking them. Oh, I just have to have them all in there. Out of these again. So okay. Now let's see what the next stage. We need more of these blazing crystals, so let's go grab some blaze rods. We picked them all up though, so we're gonna have to use the ones we've got. Okay, so let's put down our new cables. Get the rest in my system here. Okay, that's a little faster. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's probably draining my power. It's kind of keeping up. No. It's draining it, but that's okay. Once this is done, it'll start building up back up again. Okay, so we could always upgrade these, but it's eventually, well, yeah, I could extract coal from my system, and I'll just, I could keep it all here. Yeah. Not really necessary at the moment, though. I would have to, like, upgrade these to make that, you know, worthwhile. Okay, so what to do next? Let's see. We could start getting into auto crafting now that our power is a little better. We could use a little more of that power and autocraft stuff. So I mean that could be one of the things I could do, is automate the power stuff too, since there's so many steps in the crafting process. So I filled up one, and I still have 2 empties. So these actually go a pretty long way. I'm not really sure how much is in here exactly, though. 4,000 bytes, I don't really know if that means 4,000 items. Might be, maybe. Let me craft more of these. So, or actually I have a bunch of 1Ks, so I have 12, so use, all right. Okay. Because that was enough for 4. I need 2 more, so 6 more 1Ks. All right. Okay. Just dump those in there. Storage spaces expanded quite a bit then. So we could start dumping more stuff in here, possibly. Maybe I'll wait till the 16K to do that, though. Maybe wait to do the extracting from these, because I don't really have to for now. I could actually just leave these forever. Doesn't really matter if it's here or there. I think it's basically the same. Okay, so what next? Let's think. Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe I can get some ideas from turning in these quests. So, Petal Apothecary, so that's some magic stuff, I guess. And it's like casing. I thought I actually did this stuff. Maybe I didn't have the Tinker's, maybe I didn't have this stuff first, so this didn't count. I'll just have to go pick it back up, I guess. Doesn't really matter, though. I don't really care about completely finishing this exploration. Nether dungeons. The end. I reached the end ring. I did. Not really sure why that didn't collect. Is it a spawner dungeon? Stone dungeon. Okay. End cities. I could do that later. Ender drawer. Bunch of the AE stuff here. Sacrificial knife. I think this is for like capturing souls of enemies or something like that. Like you can spawn enemies. I think with that mob grinding mod. Steel Paxel. Chance Cube. Cooking pot. Diamond chest. Let's go through the chicken stuff. Range tier 1 for something. Chocolate cake. Exchange gadget. I already have one. Target. Metal warning door. Okay, let me put this stuff away. Yeah, I was pretty close to being full. Okay, let's get back to it. Railgun. Ooh. Oh yeah, that I've used the railgun before. It's not that great actually. Jumbo tank. Enchanted book. Iron impact hammer. Hopper. Pipe wrench. Lexica Botanica. Botania. Not Ica. It's like Metallica or something. New chapters unlocked. Electric motor. Fluid pipe. Mob masher upgrade. Oh yeah, I can put that in the masher. Void upgrade. Dielectric casing. Could always use more of those. Sacrificial knife. Iron ore. And ender tank. Alright, that's it. So we're caught up. Yeah, the mechanism stuff is all nuclear related stuff. So I'll get into that later. I guess that's late game. Project E I want to really get into. Very late game though. Maybe not very late. It does involve killing nethers though, so I need wither skull heads. Or wither skulls. For that, so yeah, not yet. All right, so still I've got a what do you call it? The thing that speeds up time. Forget what. Yeah, temporal pouch. Still have got one of these. Maybe we could make one? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. It's this Nautilus shell and stuff like that. I don't even know where this comes from. This must be from killing some kind of mob. But it needs antimatter, and yeah, that's far off, and I don't even know what this is exactly. It might be nuclear stuff. So yeah. Not making one of these. If it drops, then that's cool, but have not gotten lucky enough to get a drop yet. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it for today. Not sure where this ends at. Like, I like to cut these into 20-minute chunks, so I may continue on from here. So you'll probably see me in an instant. Either way, you'll know if I've forgotten something that I was thinking of or planning on doing, which I kind of think I've done everything at this point. So that's kind of why I want to call it for now. So I'll see you in a second, probably. All right, I'm back. All right, so the goals that I've set out to do for this play session is at least to get the auto crafting working and to get a little further into Mekanism, to start making some of the like antimatter stuff and nuke stuff. And then we can get into, what do you call it? Let's take a look real quick. Project E. So the Philosopher's Stone and Outward, which is, everything kind of has its EMC value, and you can just kind of make whatever you want. So this is late game though, because it's a little bit expensive. The recipes involve a nether star, so I'll have to, before I get into this, I'll have to make a wither killing machine, basically. So let's get into what the auto crafting is going to start off with. So these are like the processors. I'm not sure why they're called storage. It's a little weird, the naming conventions that they've got, but let me see. Yeah, I mean, these make sense, the co-processing units, but these are the main units, basically. So why aren't these called processing units? Not too sure. Let's see what these take. Crafting unit will... We've already got this stuff. It's easy enough. Okay, so let's grab one of those. And a 1K. Yeah, we don't have a 1K at the moment. There we go. Okay, so there's one processor. We'll probably need a bunch of these. Also, this is going to suck a lot of more power though, so we also, I think the first things I want to auto craft are the power stuff, because that takes a lot of steps to upgrade it. And I'm always just having to make more and more of the dielectric stuff. So I think that's the first thing we're going to do. And I also want to make a separate power system that just powers my AE system, just in case the power runs dry from, you know, making certain things, or certain processes that suck all the power out and put my storage at 0. Because if that happens, then I have no access to this, as you guys, as anybody who's been watching has seen. I ran out of power with this and didn't really have access to it anymore. So it would be good to have a separate power system for this. So I think that's what I'm setting out to do in this play session here, is auto crafting and actually have its own power system. Might get into Mekanism if I get a little ahead of schedule, but okay, we're going to need a pattern provider next. Okay, just doing one of things for now, just to kind of test things out, because I still haven't actually made this recently, so it's still a little bit new, I guess you could say. Don't really need the co-processing unit yet. This is if you want to make multiple things at once. Right now I'm just going to go for like making one thing at a time, just to kind of test it out, and then, you know, add things to further test those things out.